You're watching the Steve's Haunted Yard channel. Get your haunt on.
Alright people, so I'm working on putting the finials on this fencing that has no finials right here. And surely all of you guys know this, but the way that I do it, because these finials don't necessarily fit the PVC pipe exactly right, so they're kind of hard to get on there. So all I do is melt the top a little bit with the heat gun, and then smash that bad boy over. You can kind of see here, the lighting's kind of bad, but you can see here where it divots out. And once it cools down, it actually shrinks a little bit, and they are on there. On some of the panels, I've gone back and I put a screw in each one. Not really necessary, but if you want to make sure they don't come off, you could just throw a screw in each one of those. Or some Gorilla Glue. I mean, that would probably work too. So, got to do all those and all those. Wish you guys were here to do it for me. Alright, and again, with the fencing, most of you probably already know, but I get my finials. I know someone's probably going to ask. I get my finials from King's Architectural. They come in a bag like this of 50, quantity of 50. Yeah, quantity of 50. This was a brand new bag. So, alright, there we go. Have at it. Man, I bought these last year when I made the fencing, and then I never got them put on. Don't remember what I paid, but they're not a whole lot each. It seems like they're about, man, I had to go look, but it's King's Architectural, and you're going to look in the plastic finial section. Seems like they're 20 cents a piece or 12 cents a piece. I can't remember. They may have gone up since I bought these, but and they work really well. So just in time, every October, one of my neighbors trims their trees. So we're grabbing some. Yep. Hey, get out of the road. I got 2 helpers right now. Grabbing some branches. We're going to make the yard creepier. A tip from Steve's Haunted Yard.
Mom is killing me.
Is it? Move faster, faster, faster. Just kidding. Alright, people, doing some other small projects. This was a brand new pose and stay I got at the end of Halloween last year. I actually got 2 of them. The other one's still up there. And then, of course, my 2 skeletons from last year that I bought, plus that corpse one. Doing the old Alan Hopp Still Be Studios antique leather stain. This place is awesome from Tandy Leather. I bought this a couple years ago, and I definitely use it for a lot of the things that he talks about using it for. For one, changing these crappy white skeletons into a cool looking weathered dingy skeleton. So just basically pour it out on a rag and wipe it down. You know, no rhyme or reason, just messy on there, and get it in those teeth so they look a little better. And make sure it goes in the cracks. I need to do a little more on this one, but we'll let this one dry, and then I'll do the other ones. And these will look so much better than just the stark white skeletons in the yard. And I wanted to show you guys, I got all the finials put on the fencing. So that's good to have done. And then I actually had some random onesies and twosies here and there that were missing finials. I got all those put on. There was several all over here. I haven't gone to this side yet. And then I just realized after getting all those done today, this entire panel here has no finials. Gosh dang it. So I still got to do that whole hole in there. I really want that done. That way it's finished. There were a few missing off of this too. There's still 1 or 2 somewhere. There's one. I think I saw another one somewhere. Oh, there it is. That one. That one there. replace that one. So probably do that tomorrow when it's cool. We used most of the morning. Went garage selling this morning, and so it got super hot, and I didn't want to mess with it. But at the garage sale, I did get some bed sheets that I'm gonna do as curtains in there. We're just gonna do some temporary curtains in there this year, not the cool ones that we're gonna have in there eventually when I get plexiglass. They're just brown, and I'm gonna get them put in there and maybe rip them up and tatter them. I'm not sure, so might mess with that tomorrow as well. All right, so Ava and I are continuing work on the hearse. She's painting the inside of this door.
It's pink.
She's saying that's pink, but it's gray. So
Pink.
she's gonna be out here all day at that rate. And I started painting the new decorative trim that I put on here. So we will show you when we are complete. All right, guys, I know it's hard to see, but I did all this here over again with the glossy paint, glossy paint that we did. And then Ava did the whole inside of this door.
And a smiley face.
And I guess a smiley face on the floor. And she's working on the trim on the inside of this. We're going to eventually do the whole floor of this, but I want to make sure, we only got a quart. I want to make sure we can do the front of this and this, and then I think I'm going to put wood here to close this wall off. I may leave a window for light.
Now
Not sure.
Finish with the trims.
Come up here.
Let me get another dip.
Oh, wait.
Look.
All right, to be continued. All right, I am cutting out the skinning for the coachman's seat. And Ava has started painting the bottom of the kickboard. Ember has a zombie hand.
Almost finished.
So she's doing really good. She almost has this whole underside of this kickboard done. She says her arms are getting tired. Yeah. So I said, well, you better untired them because we got to get this whole bottom thing painted.
What about my story?
Boom. Of course, I guess I could put, we're going to be low on paint, so.
What about my story?
Your story? Oh, on Thursday, there's a boy at school at lunch, and he challenged Ava to arm wrestle, and she's like, no, I don't want to do that. And then he convinced her to do it, and she beat him. And I asked her, I was like, did you tell him he needs to work out more? She said no. All right, Ava finished painting the box. What? And now she's painting the rest of the trim on this side. And she finished painting under the kickboard. So, looking pretty good. And then Peyton and Ember are sponge painting. You know, I put these black fences here, and they didn't have the rust coat. They're coming back over here and rusting it out. Put more.
That's an accident.
So,
I spilled some paint.
oh, what are you doing? Oh, I gotta punish the kids here. Let me hold your sponge before I kick your butt. All right, people. So, been working on the hearse this morning. So, as you guys saw earlier, Ava finished painting what I was having her paint. Just got this light hooked up. So now we've got lights. Just got these curtains put in. Got my pneumatic skeleton guy put in the back. He's sitting up for now just to have something to look at until later. So looking pretty good. threw this skeleton up there for right now. He doesn't go there. I have a skeleton that goes there, which is my coachman from last year, because it's a talking skull and he has a top hat and all that good stuff. So there we go. So got all this. And for those of you that weren't around when I first started building this, this thing really rolls. The front is attached pretty well. The rear, I just have it sitting on there, but if I needed to attach it, I could just get some U-bolts and bolt that rear axle on, and I could actually roll this thing around in the yard. And it holds my weight. It's built pretty sturdy. So there we go. I put this little shelf on both sides. There's the rear window where you can see the skeleton. Ava painted the inside of the door, and it's coming right along. Man, it's looking good. Love it. Oh snap, somebody's got their flying crank ghost all up in the crypt. Still got a little bit of touch up to do in here. Some blue, you can see some blue in the back over there. But got it all mounted inside. Zip tied. Good to go. Just gotta mount the black lights up in here on the sides. There it is. Alright, people, before it gets too dark. Ooh, it's not focusing very well. Got a couple of blue lights on the columns. Just messing with a little bit of the lighting. Still don't have anything in the yard yet. Got the light on the hearse. Put a blue light in there on the skeleton for now. I think that looks pretty good. And got the crank ghost going. Or well, got the black light in. You saw the crank ghost earlier, but now that black light is on. Looks good. Threw a red light on it for now. Still not super dark, so we'll see how it goes with everything. So almost want to throw an orange light on that just to see what it looks like. There, so like an orange light on the coachman because you couldn't see him at all. So I think that looks pretty good. All right. That is all for this weekend. Back to the grind at work tomorrow. Get your hunt on.
Please subscribe today.